It's Tuesday, 25th November, 10:30 p.m. Viewers. Hello and welcome. You're still watching us on ERi-TV, presenting you the domestic and international news prepared for this session live from our headquarters in Asmara. I'm Hermela Girmay, inviting you to join us on our tonight's news broadcast. Let's start with the major headlines. Voluntary blood donation in Dubarwa. Training on pedagogy to teachers in the Dubarwa subzone. Trump says he will visit China in April after a call with Xi Jinping. And Putin and Erdogan hold call on Ukraine conflict. In your detailed domestic news. Secondary school students in the Dubarwa subzone voluntarily donated 750 units of blood from 17th to 22nd November. Mr. Eritrea, coordinator of blood donation at the National Blood Transfusion Service, said that as a result of the growing public awareness, the number of voluntary blood donors is increasing from time to time. Mr. Eritrea went on to say that blood donation, beyond creating spiritual satisfaction, has significant contribution in understanding one's health condition and in controlling blood pressure, diabetes, and blood cancer. He also called on other members of society to follow the noble example. Commending the increased awareness of the public, especially among students, on the significance of blood donation in saving lives, Mr. Girmay is said, chairman of the Voluntary Blood Donors Association in the subzone, expressed readiness to exert more effort in organizing blood donation programs. In related news, members of the Immigration and Nationality Head of Voluntary donated 50 units of blood aimed at enriching the blood supply of the National Blood Transfusion Service. Mr. Teki Etekle, coordinator of the program, indicated readiness to voluntarily donate blood every 3 months. Training on pedagogy has been provided to newly assigned teachers in the Dubarwa subzone southern region. The training, which was provided to the newly assigned teachers as well as supervisors from 33 schools, covered student performance evaluation, lesson planning, and professional ethics. Mr. Biniam Meles, head of pedagogy in the subzone, noting that upgrading the capacity of teachers has significant contribution in enhancing the teaching-learning process, said that similar training programs will continue to be organized. Indicating the importance of the training program in strengthening the teaching-learning process, Mr. Tedros Abraham, head of the education office in the subzone, called on the trainees to practically apply the knowledge they gained from the program. In the Dubarwa subzone, there are 63 preschools and 33 educational facilities ranging from elementary to high school. Glass Health Station in Hagaz subzone reported that it is providing commendable maternity and child health care services. The report was made by beneficiaries. They further noted that beyond providing regular health care services, the health station is conducting sustainable awareness-raising activities with a view to developing public understanding of health issues, and as a result, the prevalence of diseases is significantly declining. They also said that in 2025, community-based environmental sanitation activity increased by 88% and vaccination coverage reached 99%. Indicating the satisfaction that the health station has created among the public, Mr. Asanay Petros, administrator of Glass Administrative Area, said that efforts are being exerted to address the challenges the health station is facing. Glass Health Station is located about 9 km east of Hagaz South. Viewers, this is you for our international news right after the short break. Welcome back. President Donald Trump has said he agreed to visit Beijing in April and invited Chinese President Xi Jinping for a state visit later next year following a phone call between the two leaders. Trump and Xi, who met nearly a month ago in South Korea, discussed a range of issues including trade and war in Ukraine, after which they agreed to a truce on tariffs, according to the president and China's foreign ministry. The leaders met in Busan, South Korea in October on the APEC countries leaders conference and discussed about trade and diplomatic relations, which was concluded with positive outcomes. Russian President Vladimir Putin and his Turkish counterpart Tayyip Erdogan have agreed to intensify contacts between the two countries' diplomats on settling the Ukraine conflict, the Kremlin said yesterday following a phone conversation between the two leaders. Putin has confirmed that Moscow received the plan but said it has yet to be discussed in detail. Speaking to Erdogan yesterday, the Russian president said the proposals were consistent with the understandings reached during the Alaska summit in August, and that the initiative could serve as the basis for the potential peace agreement. Moscow is interested in resolving the Ukraine conflict through political and diplomatic means. The Russian President State Erdogan reaffirmed Turkey's readiness to help Russia and Ukraine reach to just and lasting peace. Dear viewers, we are done the news prepared for this session, and now it's time for a quick recap of the major headlines. Voluntary blood donation in Dekam Hare. Training on pedagogy to teachers in Dubarwa subzone. Trump says he will visit China in April after a call with Xi Jinping. And Putin and Erdogan hold call on Ukraine conflict, according to Kremlin. Ladies and gentlemen, that was all for tonight. Thank you for having us and have a blessed one.